Good afternoon, Professor Chong. This is Jeff Odoms. I'm in your MAN Leadership Challenge class. I'm sorry, I forgot the acronym, but I'm in this class, and you asked us to do this for extra credit, and I'm going to attempt to do that again for a narrative on lessons 8 and 9. In lesson 8, we talked about motivation and empowerment. And in this lesson, what we wanted to do was to recognize what it takes to truly motivate and empower employees to follow the leader that is before them. What does it mean? What are you giving them? You're giving them tools. You're giving them ways to feel like they're valuable, ways to feel like they have a right and an opportunity to speak what's on their mind. I personally believe that having an employee that can feel that way, they tend to offer more to the organization. They tend to offer more to their job. They want to come in and they want to look at things differently. They look at what's needed. They see problems before problems manifest themselves into a greater situation. And a lot of times they offer a solution or bring a suggestion for a solution to the leader that's in front of them. So giving employees the opportunity to have that environment is critical and very important to the organization. It's a source of information that many organizations do not take the opportunity to avail themselves of. We want job empowerment. We want jobs that make the person feel like they matter. They're engaged in their solution productivity that they're bringing to their job. They're involved. They see it all the way through. They're a very important part of the quality assurance program in the organization, because as they do their work, they're going to take more pride in the work that they do, because they know that that work is a reflection on them and their work efficiency and productivity. And because they actually feel like they're a part of the team or engaged, or they have buy-in to the organization's culture and message, they have a tendency to look out for mistakes of their own work and even the work of others more. Finding these mistakes, bringing these things to light, speaking to the leadership about the possibility of it being a long-term problem are all benefits to the organization as a whole, to its work productivity, to its culture, and to its overall success. In lesson 9, we learned more and talked more about communication and how best to communicate and build a good communication between the leader and the followers or those that they lead. We talked about building that relationship through storytelling and anecdotes to build a trust between the follower and the leader. We referenced many types of communication. I'm going to refer to the lesson for a second, but basically we referred to the idea of developing a relationship where the follower now feels comfortable to speak to the leader. So now we looked at lesson 8. And lesson 8 talked about how we can find these ways to motivate and empower our employees. We looked at giving them an opportunity to brainstorm, giving them an opportunity to bring forth their ideas, giving them an opportunity to give feedback to even the leader's ideas, and all of those types of things. In lesson 9, as I stated a moment ago, we took the perspective off of the employee per se and how they view the organization and that information and the opportunity for them to give their part of the information. And now we're taking that thought going to the leader and speaking about how the leader can engender that from them by how they speak to them. So having said that, I'm trying to concise it down into the time frame that you're allotted for. But basically what I'm saying is that with the leaders now, we're looking at how they speak to the employees. And many leaders still employ the old-fashioned way of feeling like I'm the boss, what I say says goes, and you have no say. In today's society, in today's corporate culture, we're finding that that doesn't necessarily cut it. That now becomes more of a detriment than an asset to an organization. The leaders now want to envelop themselves in the idea of making themselves more communicative to their followers, more on their level, more speaking to them in a manner to let them know that you're human as a leader. I want the people that work under me to feel like they can come to me not just with work problems, but with life problems. And if they feel that they can trust me like that, then I know that as we move forward with projects and issues at work, we can have a dialogue that'll help us come to greater solutions, more productive solutions, I should say, than just simply tell them to go do this or that. Because as a leader, I don't remember everything, and I won't remember everything. And having them who have an extra pair of eyes and an extra opportunity to see things around me gives me, it expands my opportunity to watch over the facility as a good steward in my position as leader. So to simplify lessons 8 and 9, Lesson 8 talks about how to motivate and empower the employee and how to get them to a point of feeling like they have something to share in the organization. Putting a value on that, putting a time and a monetary value on that as an organization is essential for us to recognize how we truly can remain competitive in the corporate world. Taking advantage of every opportunity to garner information to make us better makes us better as a whole. And motivating our employees, empowering our employees would definitely give us an opportunity to do that, speaking as an organization. As a leader, in Chapter 9, I'm the person now that needs to recognize the value of what I just spoke about in Lesson 8 and then develop qualitative manners of doing that by speaking, by making myself available, by having time in my office, maybe at the end of the day, to walking away and giving that person that opportunity to speak to me one-on-one if they so choose. Taking the time to develop all of this information that or digest this information that we're discussing in these 2 chapters will go far, I should say, down the road to helping us become quality leaders that we know we all want to be. We have to recognize these things and take advantage of these lessons to embed them in our lives and apply them to our workplace. Hopefully we can take all of what we've learned in this class this semester and actually become that which we read about, which are quality leaders and people able to bring a higher quality of work and communication and performance to the workplace. Thank you, Professor. I'm sorry I sound a little bit rushed. I apologize for that, but I hope this is part of what you need, part of what you're looking for, and fits the criteria. Have a good evening.